We don't have the digestive tract to be vegetarians. Cows, ruminants have a digestive tract that makes them very capable of being a vegan, right?
And they can digest cellulose, which we can't, but they can do it for us. And they do a very nice job of it.
Right. And that's exactly it. That's part of the cycle of life. And they need to understand that, you know, you need to be it's okay to eat meat. You don't need a lot. You just need meat. You need eggs. You need these kinds of animal-based proteins and fats to be healthy. You give people eggs, some steak, a few liver capsules, some bone broth, they're set.
Yep.
Right. It's
they don't have to worry about that. They're missing a nutrient somewhere.
Exactly. They're not missing their B12. They're not missing their EPA and DHA essential omega-3s. You know, they're not missing their vitamin K2. They're not missing, you know, so many things. The
amino acid that they need to fix that muscle tonight.
They're not missing the choline, which is key to their mental health and their physiology. Yeah, it's crazy. The carnitine. I mean, the reason it's called carnitine is the root word is carne, which is Latin. And, you know, that's one of the things I put people on when they're doing a vegan diet is they got to be supplemented with carnitine and taurine and choline and all these crazy things. And it never works out as well. We evolved or were created to do this and be part of that larger cycle of life. So I hope that helps people understand that, because we are digestively, we are omnivorous carnivores. We're not even omnivores. We're, you know, bears and pigs are true omnivores because they have a big cecum. They have a big hindgut. Humans don't have a very big hindgut. And as you know, as a doctor, we don't have a cecum. We have this little remnant thing called an appendix. And, you know, and we're acid digesters. We're not hindgut digesters. So, and, you know, as I also say, I've got my eyes in the front of my head. I have K9 teeth and I only have one stomach. And, you know, like it or not, we're predators. So, yeah, this is real critical. That's a real critical message for young females to get, is they need some animal-based protein in that diet with the fat that it comes with naturally.
Well, that's what I work on with my young athletes. And of course, they're motivated by doing well athletically, but they can't possibly do that if they're not healthy. So hopefully they're motivated, and I will keep working on it as long as I work with children.
You know, and there's one thing I forgot to mention that I'll bring up now, because if we still got people listening, it's important to know. One of the things in running that I noticed with gestational women is if they stayed running and walking a lot through their pregnancy, not one that I've ever known has not had a completely normal birth with a normal weight, healthy baby.
My daughter, who had twins in a military hospital, was walking till the very end. I think she stopped running at 17 weeks, but she kept walking to the very end and had a vaginal birth of twin babies at 6 pounds each. They were just around 3 weeks early, but she had 12 pounds of baby in there.
Right.
And she's not a very big girl. So, but she did stay walking. She did follow the weight curve for perfect twin pregnancy. And she just kept moving and eating right. And it all turned out beautifully.
Yeah.
And those girls are now almost 12.
Yeah. And I've seen this with all the women I've known in the running club in Davis, the ones that run through their pregnancy. Mm-hmm. It's like, boom, then the next pregnancy, boom, no problem.
Yeah. And even if they get to the point where running is just super uncomfortable, they do keep moving. They're out walking instead. And that, I think that's all it takes, is you've just got to keep moving. It keeps the pelvis strong. It keeps the extra weight down. It keeps your metabolic status good. You're not a type 2, you're not a gestational diabetic, and just everything just goes better.
Yeah, and you're not building an oversized baby that can't come out.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. You're building the size that you can pop out.
Push out, pop out. There you go. Well, we'll pop out of here. Thanks again
Okay.
for great time. And
my pleasure.
We'll have you on again because we're going to need your expertise.